Hello everyone. It's now 3:12 a.m. in the morning. I was supposed to not do a video, or I was not going to do any videos like tonight because I have been so sleep deprived. So um and I also I was trying to make myself get some sleep so I can be prepared to go grocery shopping. So I don't even know where to start. But anyway, I'm 39 and about to be 40 years old in less than a month. And I don't even know if it's because of my age or is it because of the gang stalking that I've been having kind of like poor short-term memory, I guess. Lately, I think lately I've been having poor short-term memory. So, excuse me, because back then people used to say I had a photographic memory, or they used to be surprised at me being able to remember everything. But now I've been having poor short-term memory. So I don't even know if sleep deprivation is related to it. So yesterday, I did a video around hold up. It was probably like 2 or 3 something in the morning. Or was it 1 something in the morning that I did a video? And then after that, I tried to I kept trying to throughout the night fall asleep and could not sleep at all. At 4 o'clock in the morning, no, it was, I don't remember if it was sometime between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock that I got up and I had 2 bowls of cereal. You know, the life cereal. They ought to call it death cereal if it's supposed to be GMO. And I shouldn't be eating it, but I'm poor. So, and even boxed cereal is expensive nowadays. So, I think I slept yesterday from about 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. or about 1:15 in the afternoon. And, I don't remember, um, I don't remember what I did after that. But I desired to want to write some more short stories, but I desired to want to write more short stories, but I felt too sleep deprived to work on the short stories, And I think at sometime between 2 and 4 p.m. yesterday afternoon, I think I tried to get more sleep and just couldn't sleep. And so I tried to drink some water, and I felt too cold yesterday. I had the air on 62, but they had in the air conditioner would leak on 62, but it doesn't seem like it leaks when I put it on 72. So yesterday during the middle of the day I would be so cold that I would be feel like I need to put on some socks or sweatpants or something like that. I feel like I'm freezing cold up in here. But then if I turn the air up or turn the air off, that's when I might see a roach or something flying up in here, or a slug or something, because we're in Texas. And so yesterday when I showed the video, it was a quick 15-second video about my dinner. And the video on YouTube, it blew up a little bit. And one person gave like the vomit emoji. I mean, it's just noodles with mixed vegetables, cheese, and shrimp. What's so nasty or yucky about that? You might not like it, but as I said, I'm trying to show myself, trying to show how I'm surviving. And there was another person who gave me, a compliment, said something nice, a compliment. But it's like narcissistic abusers who are always trying to tell me about that I should learn how to be more positive or that I'm too negative. It seems like they act like as if their negative, fake opinions are the final authority. When they're always dishing out negativity, they're the ones with the negative opinions. But you feel down about what they said or the way they treated you. And then other narcs will say that they avoid you because you're so negative. But I don't go around, or I get told that I'm full of hate. When I defend myself against the gang stalkers, I get told that I'm hateful. I get told that I'm hateful when I'm defending myself against the gang stalkers. Excuse me. So, like there's always somebody that has like some rude comments or something to say, bad to say. So, I wanted my personal journal to be longer. But, I had just started writing and I haven't written like journal kind of writing in a long time. But I had just started writing and my hands started to hurt and get tired. And I know that my handwriting was so sloppy and illegible, as I said, because of the 2 strokes I had when I was 5 years old. And so I was trying to say in the handwritten little journal that I was trying to say that a narcissistic abuser would, condemn me about the writing not being neat enough and then forcefully order me to go back and rewrite it all over again. And I'm like, well, that's the reason why I walk around with doggone anxiety disorders. So, so then, see, like, I don't remember what time it was that I ate dinner yesterday. I didn't have lunch. I had breakfast way too early, or it was just something to eat at between 1:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember what time it was. And yesterday, the gang stalkers blasted loud music off and on all day, and they vibrated my body all day. And also the gang stalkers had like I was in the middle of eating dinner peacefully and quietly, and the perps, they'd either be in a black truck or a red truck, and they were blasting super loud music while I was eating dinner. But here I'm blocked and not even allowed to have a vehicle. So, I don't remember everything else that happened, but I dozed off and fell asleep at it was after 9:45 p.m. And I really think it was after 10 o'clock. And then it was like 12:12 or 12:13 in the morning that I woke up and had to use the bathroom and try to go back to sleep at least for an hour, and could not sleep no matter how hard I tried. And I was feeling anxiety about some other stuff. But then after that, it popped up in my head, the anxiety about the Social Security thing. But in the dream that I had, like, I hadn't even been thinking about, well, I mean, I don't know. It's like out of nowhere. I don't, like, the R&B singer Al-B Sure, he had never been in my dreams before, but he was in my dream in the middle of last night when I was sleeping. And in a dream, he was a bus driver. And I don't remember if it was a school bus or a transit bus. And then in a dream, I was back in Gretna, where I grew up at. And he drove me over to Miss Jennifer and Big Al. I'm like, what's the connection there? Albert, Al-B Sure, his name is Albert Brown. And Big Al from the fake IDMR cult, his name is not Alton, but Elton, Elton Edwards. And his wife's name is Jennifer Edwards. Miss Jennifer was one of the fake foster mom Adrian Felder's fake IDMR called Flying Monkeys. So, like, the foster mom used to make remarks talking about she's related to Miss Jennifer and all of them. Or she would make remarks about being related to the Masonic Smelly Crab family. Or they will all claim to be related. But I don't know if it's true or false, but people, some people think it's a black thing, or it would be a New Orleans thing. I don't know, that everybody claim everybody is cousins. Even if you're not related to that person, but you knew them and grew up with them, they'll, lie and say that they're cousins or whatever. But then they low class, ignorant, and ghetto enough that they don't even claim their own family members. Their own biological birth family members. So, they'll talk about how they have a real cousin that they can't stand. Or that they don't like such and such cousin. Or a sister or a brother or whatever, that they claim that they hate them or that can't stand their own, So then, in a dream, like Al-B Sure, the R&B singer, he was the one who was nearly killed by Sean Diddy Combs. So Al-B Sure, in the dream, when I'm like, what is it, Al-B Sure? And he turned around and said, don't call me Al-B Sure. Just call me Al. And I said, oh, I know why I know why you don't want people to call you Al-B Sure, because, the stage names for celebrities is names of the demon that you take on. And then there was this Creole-looking lady, this light-skinned Creole-looking lady in a dream. She flipped out and she heavily agreed with me. She heavily agreed with me. and said that, you're right on the money. That is so true what you said, Candy. She was like, all flipping out and everything about me speaking such truth or whatever. And then there was a whole bunch of energetic little puppies and dogs by the time we got to Miss Jennifer's house. I mean, it's like I rode the bus, and then next thing you know, I found myself walking over to her house. And I know Miss Jennifer and them from that fake IDMR cult, they don't care about me. They don't like me. Let me turn off the light right quick. The reason why I'm turning off the light is because so it won't take up so much of my storage space on my phone, because I have things to do in the morning. So then so it's like in a dream, something something like it looked like as if it, like, how if they have like a tree branch, it was a very, very, very tiny small limb that got like a small stick got stuck in the back of my throat in the dream. And they had narcissistic abusers who didn't want to help me, or they tried to stop me from crying out for emergency medical help. They didn't want to help me, and I was choked in the dream. It's like that little tiny piece of wood or tiny piece of stick got stuck in the back of my throat, and I was choking. And nobody wanted to help me, and they tried to block me from trying to call the ambulance or anything. And they wanted to sit there and make me sadistic enough and narcissistic that they wanted to sit there and make me suffer and make me choke and die. And then some other stuff happened in the dream. I don't remember. But Elton Edwards is the man who Lisa Ruby from South Carolina. She's not a native of South Carolina, but she lives there. Lisa Ruby try to lie to me and say that at first she was trying to say that Elton Edwards sodomized, that he was in the fake, him being in the fake IDMR call. She tried to convince me and manipulate and lie to me and say that Elton Edwards was the one who sodomized me. She tried to say that the Holy Spirit revealed to her about somebody in the cults, that she tried to say this is a must for all cults, that somebody has to sodomize you when you're a toddler to split your MK Ultra and split your mind. But I never heard of any IDMR members, being pedos or anything. They're spiritually perverse, but I never really heard of the grown adults being pedos. But they got a lot of narcs in the cult. And a lot of narcissistic abusers who don't like me because they're the fake foster mom Adrian Felder's flying monkeys. They're her fake ass flying monkey cult followers. So then after that, so after that, Lisa, in real life, Lisa Ruby, at first she was trying to say that it was Elton Edwards. Then she turned around and say that it was the deceased foster dad, Alvia Felder. Then she tried to say that. First she said Elton Edwards, then she said Alvia Felder was the one who molested me or sodomized me when I was a toddler. And so when I said that couldn't have happened, I don't remember, she laughed and said, "You're not going to remember it." You're not going to remember it. you know. But even that Darius guy was trying to say that I was roofied and sodomized as a toddler. And he said the same thing, oh, you ain't gonna remember. But I think Miss Lisa Ruby was trying to tell me the same thing, that when I used to have all those nosebleeds and everything, she tried to say that, I think she tried to say that the foster parents must have roofied. No, she said that they did roofie me, and that explains all the nosebleeds I had. You know, there are people who are trying to convince me that what I went through as a child was satanic ritual abuse. But, you know, Miss Lisa Ruby was inconsistent with everything and manipulating, lying, and switching everything up. And just, you know, saying that all this comes from God and the Holy Spirit telling her this and that. But she was very abusive and manipulative and controlling. And I'm glad to have broken away from her. I think she was trying to sacrifice me, but the biological family probably was going to sacrifice me too. Excuse me. So, I mean, I'm glad. I ended up homeless, but I'm glad. It was like dealing with Trisha. You know, that she lured me over there, and then after that, I ended up homeless on the streets in an unfamiliar area. So, as I said, by Lisa Ruby's manipulation and everything, she even used the greedy thing and the food as a weapon against me. And I ended up gaining up to 320 pounds, you know, dealing with her. So, after that, you know, but anyway, I guess I was, you know, trying to find some connection, or what the hell was that with the doggone dream that I had in the middle of the night. So, so then, it was about 1:55 in this morning, or it was like 11:55 at night. I hate that I had to be up and awake, but I should be sleeping by now. I should be sleeping right now. But David Jane made another fake new account called Greedy Pig Candy and talk about me gaining weight and being fat or whatever. And so I was in the middle of almost done uploading a TikTok video, you know, just about the Social Security thing. I was almost done uploading it, and then I tried to put it on YouTube as well. And I hurried up and try to exit out of TikTok to try to hurry up and block and delete David Jane's fake new account. Because if I didn't stop him, or if I wasn't vigilant or wasn't near the phone, he would have made dozens and dozens of slanderous, lying comments. So the gang stalkers, they hit my phone with directed energy weapons and froze and kept freezing and stalling my phone on purpose so that I couldn't promptly and immediately block him. It was almost 2 o'clock in the morning my time, and you're up at like in the middle of the night harassing and gang stalking people. So, you know, I had lost weight when I went on the scale the last time I weighed myself. I showed y'all that I lost some weight. But, due to these pants being tight, I think I may have gained a little weight back. Well, all the good food is gone. All I have left is like a couple of radishes. As far as the healthy food goes, you know, but I'm about to go grocery shopping today. So, if I made that appointment, the gang stalkers already know about it. So, my teeth feel so hypersensitive and fragile. It feels like as if they're about to break, or like as if they're trying to break or something. You know, but I've been trying to wrestle with, you know, trying to improve my at least oral hygiene. So, so that Jessica person, I look in the community post, the most recent community post that I posted, and this perp named Kim Cole, a different Kim, not Kimberly Harper, but a different Kim. A different Kim. A perp named Kim Cole. Okay, so they had this person named Divine Nisha that had shared my videos, and it looked like she'd been, defending and agreeing and supporting me, but, supporting my videos or whatever. But, it's like, I've been speaking against lately the people who participate in the being divine goddesses or tarot card readings or being a psychic medium and all that, that. So, but it seemed like she'd been making supportive, sharing my videos or whatever. And so, I didn't realize until after I looked at some of my emails, and like back in 2021, Kim Cole made a harassing comment saying real TIs aren't on the internet or something like that, or they don't do videos on the internet. It was like April 2021. I just looked because I didn't remember. I'm like, well, if I have her blocked already, I must have blocked. I must have blocked her for saying something rude before. So, how you gonna call me fake and I got my gang stalking footage that I'm exposing? And so then, I blocked her for insinuating that I'm fake when I have all my gang stalking evidence. That Kim Cole perp, a fake TI perp. So Kim Cole, she's associated with praying to ancestors and all that divine tarot card reading and all that too. So the person Kim Cole lied on me. She didn't mention names, but she disrespectfully addressed me as girl and narcissistically used that word literally, and she told straight up lies on me. And she lied on me and said that I was bullying. And I hate to even bring this back up again, but I feel like I can't even sleep thinking about this, But Kim Cole lied on me and said that I bullied LaShawn Monique to tears. I hate to rehash LaShawn Monique again. But she lied on me and said that I bullied LaShawn Monique to tears, which is not true. I got 2 videos explaining what's going on. And LaShawn even said, thank you for not throwing me under the bus. Or thank you for not bashing me. But, I just keep a distance from LaShawn because I apologize for the misunderstanding when I thought she blocked me. And which I really think she did. And was trying to gaslight because she felt like she didn't want to, But, I really do think she blocked me. Because that, when I'm blocked, that happens, at every, like as if I looked at top and newest comments, and that's how I knew I was blocked. And then I don't even know if the gang stalkers told LaShawn Monique something, like, because when I tried to spread the word to get her help, and then I didn't even realize she deleted that post, or the post was unavailable or something. And the gang stalkers must have lied, told her some lie about me, and manipulated her to block me. I don't know what was going on. But I was always like trying to be supportive and rooting for Monique and trying to not comment too much. But LaShawn Monique, she falsely accused me of using my story to get, using her story to get mine heard, or trying to profit off of her pain and be jealous of her or something, which was not true at all. We have been going through the same struggles. And as I said, I've been rooting for her and supporting her. Never bullied her. Never picked on her. I never bully or pick on anyone at all. I try to stay to myself and live peacefully. So, I don't even try to support or watch LaShawn Monique anymore, But it's a lot of misunderstandings. But that Kim Cole person was trying to be malicious and, trying to be malicious and messy on purpose. And you call yourself like a divine person, really? So, if real targeted individuals don't use the internet, then why you got so many videos up? Kim Cole. She's in the same, I don't even see gang stalking videos about her, but she's an abusive, narcissistic perp trying to be messy. And it's like, well, I try to put the LaShawn Monique thing behind me and try to not talk about it no more. As I said, LaShawn Monique ignored my apologies. She ignored me trying to apologize. So I'm like, well, I just keep my distance and stay away, But as I said, I felt like I was rooting for her because we were going through the exact same struggles. I already talked about it, so I'm not going to rehash, We're two black females that they keep us down, keep us suppressed. And we have been, well, she's still homeless, I think, and we've been trying to survive independently. But, they say the same rumors about both me and LaShawn Monique. Just like they falsely lie and say that I'm an ungrateful scammer with a bad attitude. Well, they say that the same thing about LaShawn Monique too. But I'm starting to feel like, well, I guess you do have a bad attitude. But as I said, I don't even try to stalk, follow, or harass, or pick on nobody. If you don't want to be bothered, well, you ain't got to worry about me no more. I just stay away. But Kim Cole feels the need to harass me 2 years later, after she mentioned, real TIs aren't on the internet or something like that. So, and then you can also look in the community post about the more lies. It's like the way they lie, manipulate, and twist everything. It's mind-boggling. And then, as I said, like, Kim Cole lied on me and said that I bully people myself. And that trying to make falsely make it like as if I'm the biggest online bully. And she lied on me and said that I bullied Monique to tears. I just did a video, like, I felt hurt because I'm like, wow, you blocked me. So, but it looked like as if LaShawn is like, looked like she professed to be Christian but got some occult beliefs. But, like talking about the universe and energy and all that, that's New Age, satanic New Age. But I don't even know if she's a practicing witch or not. That LaShawn Monique person, I don't know. But they got some people online that be pretending to be Christian and talk about how they pray to their ancestors and that they do tarot card readings and Reiki healing and all that. So I got my own survival that I'm trying to focus on. And also, as I said, trying to get closer to God. Trying to get closer to Jesus Christ the right way. And trying to stay on, making attempts at trying to get on a narrow path and stay on it. And then, so that Jessica person, she had a couple of different accounts where she lied to people and said that she lied, like Lanika from the Kraft, like she brought Lanika up. Lanika from the Kraft family was not the foster sister. And she spelled Lanika's first and last name wrong. And lied and said she's good friends with Lanika, and then lied and said that I'm autistic. I don't have the I need actual testing to see if I'm really autistic. But the records say that I was diagnosed with I can't even talk properly. The records say that I was diagnosed with pervasive developmental disorder and then ruled out. And then a lot of people have been speculating that I might have Asperger's syndrome. But I heard that they did away with the Asperger's label and just calling everybody autistic now. I might be autistic because of foster care experimentation. But she lied on me and said that Lanika told, and I promise you she's not in, I don't even think she's in contact with Lanika. And Lanika doesn't even know my real mental health labels. That's done by man, not God himself. Done by sinful, wicked, evil, occult practitioners, falsely called doctors and physicians. So Jessica lied to, she tried to talk about that I'm schizophrenic, that Lanika told her that I'm schizophrenic and bipolar and all that, I'm neither schizophrenic nor bipolar. My real diagnosis that I have been growing up to hear: major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and Tourette syndrome. And it's still a question whether or not a lot of people say I have Asperger's syndrome traits, in which I try to get tested, and it didn't go well. But I need to get the proper testing to see if I really do have Asperger's or autism. And I also definitely had Tourette's, but Tourette's is considered, some people call it neuropsychiatric, and other people call it just a neurological condition, the Tourette syndrome. One psychological evaluator diagnosed me with dysthymia, which is another name for like major depression. Dr. Chakraborty would have never diagnosed me with bipolar. But the foster mom, Adrienne Felder, she was slandering me as schizophrenic because I was being vocal and outspoken about her abuse after I became targeted. And then she lied and said that I was schizophrenic just to, she lied and said I was schizophrenic just to, just so she can draw out Social Security and SSI in my name. And then the foster mom said that she had to lie and say that I'm schizophrenic because they kept denying me. Like, she told me this directly. You know, because she said they kept denying me SSI and Social Security or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, but as I said, she did that for her benefit. But nobody's questioning the foster mom's fraud. But everybody want to get on me for fighting to survive. The foster mom already had money. Already been rich. What the hell are you going to take a little bit, like $500 more from me for? But I mean, she was taking the $365 and leaving me with the $203 or $205 or something. And so that's how she was rolling back then. And so, when Darius pretended to be fake, supportive, he would make it like as if he pretended to fake sympathize with me. And he said that the foster and biological family members that they forced handicapped me. They want to keep me down. But then he turned around and did the same thing. So, and then gang stalkers are even lying and saying that, telling other professed targets, they're lying on me and saying that I'm not a real TI. And then Jessica, she lied on me and said, Candy perps me too. When she's not even a target individual. She's the one who's not a TI. She's the one who's not a TI. She's the actual perp. And been like trying to forcefully, it's like she's an another online gang stalking sex trafficker who act like she thinks she owns me. So, what time is it? 3:56 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah. As I said, that Kim Cole person is bullying me and making up lies on me. Excuse me, So, as I said, I did my part in trying to apologize to LaShawn Monique for the misunderstanding, and she ignored me. And then, she didn't even say that she accepted my apology or nothing. But I thought that she was trying to be godly or try to better herself too. And then they have people commenting all over her page. On her video, falsely accusing me of being jealous and insecure and trying to bring her down. And it's not even like that. And I told myself if I would have got a job or, got financially better, then I would have wanted to be helping her out the same way people had helped me out. And she doesn't seem like she's greedy for money or money hungry. And I know I'm not greedy for money or money hungry, but we just sitting here trying to survive. I mean, I got a place to live now, and I'm still battling to survive, fighting to survive. So, it's like all these constant attacks, like I can't even get a break. But it seems like as if Kim Cole wanted to, try to create more confusion. She's into that fake occultism and witchcraft and all that too. And they're nothing but liars. Nothing but liars. But why they have so many people who practice, no matter what race they are, they got these practicing witches and occultists and it be mainly the women. And they could be black women, white women, Hispanic women. They falsely claim that they're targeted individuals. I see some men too. And all they do is sit behind a desk and talk. And they falsely claim to be targeted individuals. And they got a high amount of, like 20,000 subscribers or no subscribers at all. And they be the main ones that be bullying real TIs in the TI community. They be bullying real TIs suffering. I'm sitting here trying to fight for my life and you harassing me about petty stuff. Or bullying and picking on me and slandering me about petty stuff. That's not your business. And it's not your business, and you're being a busybody in other men's matters. And you're lying, twisting, and manipulating and don't even have your facts straight.